Hey guys, it's John Good. Um, it's me, John Good Network here. Um, I gotta tell you something. Can't let me tell you what a whole story about. Let me tell you what a biggest controversial story about Cat versus the Giants series. Just a disclaimer: I wasn't going to make it. I'm going to re-upload it at Cat versus the Giants videos due to the copyrighted material. You know, it was very bad. It's very bad. It's very terrible. But I'm not going to make another. I'm not going to make a Cat versus the Giants remake video due to the copyright reasons. Christopher was right because there was a huge ripoff of Flash Gordon because because my 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 parents are working very hard you know and because Cat versus back in 2012, almost 10 years ago, less than 10 years ago, way closer to a decade ago, I made Canonad, Grinch, Zazu, Alien, Shrek, and Bowser are the characters of Cat vs. the Giants. They totally copied the lines. So I was very sorry about Cat vs. the Giants series because due to the copyright reasons. But and because all of the critics have disliked this series, and then it told my brother because it was a huge conspiracy theory. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to say when because we'll make it a Cat vs. the Giants series for an incredibly long time. It will take a long time to make Cat vs. the Giants series for new storylines. So, but for now, we'll see if we're going to make Cat vs. the Giants series with a different story lines or anything like that. But and we're going to have a new villain of Doctor Cosmos. Yeah, but it should have been the right one. But I'm really sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna able to make it. I'm not gonna able to re-upload it anymore. Cat vs. the Giants episodes, Monko's disaster videos. I'm very sorry. So thank you for watching. This is so before we before I'm not before we go back in 2002 2012. I started Cat vs. the Giants series on the audio cassette, and because I copied and I destroyed stuff and booing the WWE boo sound effects, and feels like I'm a little bit too much funny around here. you know, before we get ready into it, let's just see what stuff I'm talking about. So back in 2012, and then my stepfather is like, "What all this noise I hear?" And it's like I was a little misinformation about Cat vs. the Giants series, but you know, because the Cat versus the Giants became very controversial because they kept using bad language throughout the entire script, and this script gives me too many copyrighted reasons, but this is a a huge end game for Cat for the Squeal team. But on the plus side, I have some good news. We're going to make some storylines. We're going to make a different new storylines, and that has nothing to do with being the merciless type of episodes. And this might be the end of it. It might be the end game for. It might be the official end game for now. Well, so I don't know. I'm gonna make a new series, but they have to tell you this might be the ending era of Cat versus a Giant series. But I know when it's about to go to.